Hello, YouTube. Thought I'd update you on how I'm doing. Well, I'm alright. I'm a little sick because, I usually take iron pills throughout the week. It's only one pill a day, but it does tear your stomach apart. And in my case, it always tears my stomach apart. But I was a little sick just before I made a whole thing of spaghetti, and for some reason I just couldn't eat it. It smelled great. Don't get it twisted. My cooking is good, but I just couldn't eat it. Why? I felt like I wanted to throw up. Don't know why. So random. And I still feel that way, but I still force something down my throat at least because gotta eat. And today I stopped iron because that's what I usually do. I usually stop Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I don't. Well, no. I stop Thursday because Friday I have to take Trulicity. Yeah. And Trulicity and iron are quite a terrible dewsome to the system. So this is why I stopped taking my iron pills now. And then Friday I take Trulicity. Saturday and Sunday I'm on a break until Monday. Yeah, I have to because my stomach has to recover at some point. And sorry if I look a mess. It is morning, sort of. Isn't it? Oh, I don't even remember. Yeah, it's still morning. Still 11, 12 a.m. Oh, it's 12. Or was it 11? Oh my gosh. I think it looks like a 11. Oh, sorry. I can't see without glasses sometimes far away. My eye condition is quite active, which is what it's doing. It's making my eyes dry as the Sahara Desert. And as red as my tank top. Yep. Very red. I'm telling you, red. I look like I came out of the devil's workshop with these things. But I digress. As far as what happened, I'm not gonna go crazy anymore. I have to live. I'm torturing myself for nothing. And as much as you probably hate drama, that's my life. I'm not gonna deny that. I have lots of drama in my life. I've got it in spades. But that's just how life is. It's dramatic. Wouldn't be life if it weren't. I saw my fiance yesterday. He didn't have work, oddly enough. Yeah, he didn't have work. He brought my lovely baby, which is a little dwarf hamster who's only maybe a month or two old. So cute. Named him Stanley. He has him at his house because it's technically where he belongs. I wanted him here with me and my other boys, but my queen doesn't like Stanley. Not because she doesn't like Stanley, it's just she thinks he'll attract other rodents, even though he's not one of those. He's a dwarf hamster. He's not a mouse. He doesn't even look like a mouse. Maybe the face a little, but he can't help that. Genetics. Even though he's a distant cousin to a mouse, he's a distant cousin to a mouse. He doesn't even have a tail. He has a little nubby. I always say, I'm glad he brings our baby over, which is our baby, because he takes care of him too. And Ben and Jerry would come over here a time or two, but Ben and Jerry make a really big mess. They're dwarf hamsters as well, and they're twins. I know. I could say those are his, but then again, they're mine too, because I take care of them as well. So they're ours, and plus my boys in the room, my screechy babies, those are ours as well. In the grand total schemes of things, I have 7 pet children. Not all in one spot, of course. I have 3 boys, plus my 2 that are here, plus Chuck, even though Chuck is mom's dog. He's my dog too. So I got like 6 boys and 1 girl, which is Snaky, which is his pet snake. Stepmother to that one. Yeah, isn't that odd? I don't care. To me, they're my kids, because I help, and I love them, just like they were. And as far as that goes, I'll tell you that I can still do it. But the problem is that my fiance, as much as he loves me, it's not that he doesn't want them with me, it's that he doesn't want me to die from the process. Because my age, it's a little more complicated to have kids. And because of my lovely diabetes, which is going to go away at some point, whenever it does, I know that that's been a little more of a complication than anything, really. It's not that bad, though. It's just, he doesn't want to risk it. I mean, also, I think he doesn't like that I'm under so much stress. He doesn't want me to bring our child into this lovely mix. I think when I move out more, that I'm over there and not here, he might be inclined. But until then, I guess we'll be waiting. But I don't want to wait too long. I'm already at the age where I shouldn't be even trying, but a lot of people do it at my age. I know, isn't that dumb? They do. And it's okay because that's their prerogative and that's their decision and they know what they're doing. But they say that people at my age, which I'm still leery on saying still, shouldn't really be doing it. And I get why, because who wants to be 60 or 70 years old when they're graduating college or high school? I get it. No one wants to be old and have kids. I mean, they say you're supposed to have kids in your 20s or maybe your 30s, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, they're like, oh, you should have kids when you're young. Yeah, you want to know what happens when you have kids when you're young? You don't last in the relationship that you started because you're young and having kids. I mean, if you decide to do that, that's okay. Your choices, and it's a great thing to do if you want to do it that way. It's not that I didn't want to do it that way. I waited because it was never the right person. And now I have the right person. Now I'm not the right age. Isn't that something to be funny about? I mean, it's so wrong that it took me this long to find him. And now I find him. I'm too old. No, I'm not that old, but I'm not that young either. I get it. And I do wish things were better for that. I mean, I've always wanted at least one. Oh, you got to consider one more thing. My gag reflex. I get sick at the drop of a bad smell, and I don't know why. Been like that since I was like kindergarten. Yeah. It's the only kindergartner that had to carry a soda because my stomach was just so stupidly bad. It still is. It has its moments, but it hasn't really been that bad in years like that. I used to be like sick all the time, and it's not even like I want to be sick. It just happened that way, that I was. I found out some of it was a delayed reaction in digestion, which is whatever, and some of it was just, I guess, stress-induced. I don't know. The point is, it was that I was always stomach sick, and I still am a little, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Oh, no, it used to be worse. I used to be like sick 24/7. I used to throw up all the time because of how bad it was. And glad to say that I'm not like that anymore, but that's another reason why. It's not that I don't want to have children. I want children, but I can't handle the stench of a bad smell. And it's not like I can help that. I don't even know how to change that. I get car sick still. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I get car sick. I haven't done that in a long time either. But if I'm in the car for too long, yeah, I get sick. I've been like that since I was little as well. I don't know how to change that. I've tried to change that. It doesn't work. I've tried having mints. I tried having a bag in the car in case I did. Nothing worked. Yeah. I swear, some things just didn't work out the way they should have. And it's not no one's fault. I tried. But sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. I've been blessed with the love of my life, and it took several horribly bad mistakes and judgment errors to get to it. And yeah, because of recent events, I even thought of leaving him. And I'll be honest, I've been a little sad about everything too. I mean, I shouldn't let it bother me, but it just does. And I'm trying not to let it bother me anymore, because being depressed all the time doesn't help. I mean, how do you live that way, right? I mean, a lot of people have to, I get it, but in my case, I can't let it get to me. Yeah, there's another thing I didn't mention. Sometimes my sugar does, I don't know why or how it did it, but if I'm too depressed or sad or whatever, sugar goes super, super, super low. Yeah, it's not proven, but you know what? In my case, it happened a good couple of times for me to know that if my mood is too low, so is my sugar. I know, isn't that dumb? I didn't know that that's even a thing. Apparently it is. So I have to cheer up, because if it gets too low, I'll need the hospital. Yeah, did you know that if you're too low, you'll need the hospital? Or if you're too high, you'll need the hospital. Last time it was super low, which it hasn't been in quite the time. I needed to eat half a pie. Yeah, it was so wrong. I was in the 50s, and I had to eat a pie to even things up. That was a long time ago, but the point is that it's very possible to go so low that it's not good. You have to be within the middle, and there's just no middle line for me sometimes. And in my case, I have to try very hard to reach the middle. I mean, I'm trying so hard to be okay with things, but I haven't felt okay in a while, like emotionally and a little bit physically. I don't know. I mean, I know that it's boring what I'm saying, but this is my channel, and I thought, who better to tell? I mean, putting it out in the universe does help a little. I just haven't felt great in a while, like happy. I mean, I was happy when my fiance's around, but he has his own life. Yeah, I know. You would think that because we're getting married, it would be different. No. You gotta realize something. Just because you get engaged doesn't mean things get easier. They get more complicated. And in my case, it gets stupid. And I'm not saying that to downplay my relationship, because I love who I'm with, and we're nearly 5 years and counting, which is great. I mean, it took a long time, a lot of fighting, a lot of disagreements, a lot of give and take, a lot of negotiating, a lot of hell, I should say. Which is why every time we have our anniversary, we're like, here's to not killing each other still. Yep, here's to not kill each other. Because we love each other, but we're still individuals, and sometimes our individual personalities and attributes are different, which is good, but it always clashes. Opposites usually attract. In our case, they attract, but they also fight because of their attract sometimes. And I'm happy, very happy, that even though I tried to leave him about a zillion times, he never fell for it. I did try, and he said, why would I leave you? I have no reason. And I'm grateful for that. But I feel like he can do better. I know he can do better than me. And I've told him a zillion times, you're not an ugly person. And his answer was the dumbest answer ever. He's like, you're the only one that'll pull up with me. Why would I leave you? How lovely is that? I think mostly he loves me, but he's not very easy to express it because of everything that happened to him. Yeah, I know it's been years, but since his father, may he rest in peace, it's been a little harder for him to express things. He has his moments where he can, very well, of course, but he has a lot of moments where he can't. And I hate that, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about that except hope that he feels as much as I do. And I know he does, but sometimes it's hard to read him. He has his moments. If you heard that noise, that was the ice maker. Got it years ago. I got it, I think maybe a year or two ago for my birthday, got myself an ice maker. Because I like ice in my drinks. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. And no, I didn't get to the updates yet. But I want to get my house in order because I still have at least 3 or 4 upgrading before I get the terraform and all that stuff. As I said, I messed up and now I'm sort of at the beginning, but not, because I got the Able sisters at my in my town, but I don't have the cafe or KK Slider actually visiting or whatever. I can't wait to get all that stuff done. Not in a rush, which is why I am okay with what I have. Oh, and I've been playing Minecraft. I'm trying to slowly get back into the other games. I will, but at my own pace, I guess. I know, nothing exciting, but at least you know what I'm doing and how I'm doing. I'm grateful to all of you for the support, or lack of, doesn't matter. I'm just glad that you guys stuck around for me. Thank you for that. And I know that you hate the drama that's going on, but my life is nothing but drama sometimes. And I do my best to keep it out of this, but this is me. I'm 1,000,000% transparent here. And I'm not gonna lie. It's sometimes 24/7 with the drama. And it doesn't get any easier or any better because I decide not to mention it. It just is there. I'm not going to start lying now. I will not. I mean, everyone thinks I am, and this, that, and the third. I know the rumors you're hearing. But it is what it is. I cannot change everyone's opinion about me, and I do not wish to try to fix it, because why? It's what you feel, what you think. You guys are individual beings that can think for themselves and feel what they want to feel. And I will never, ever, ever try to take that away from any of you. Thank you for the support and the subs. I appreciate all of you. And I will try to continue making more videos best I can, and when I have the time. Luckily, I have the time right now, so that's why I'm doing it. So, all I can say is thanks for everything. And I hope that you guys have a good day, and yeah, I'm looking around, sorry. I have to be vigilant. All I can say is I'm gonna keep trying to get better and not let things get to me. Sometimes I'm too sensitive when it comes to that, and that's why it got to me so hard. And I hope now I can start trying to heal and trying to forgive myself for everything that I've done in the past that now I cannot fix. I thank you again for listening, and I will see you around as best I can to make sure things are a lot more calmer. I might try to do some gamer content in the future, but I think I gotta wait till my setup's better. I don't exactly have it easy. I mean, if I decide to play a game, it would have to be me talking, but you guys watching, and it makes no sense. It has to be both me playing and you watching, and I don't have that yet. I don't have a capture card. I wouldn't even know how to use one. I know. Isn't that dumb or what? I'm good with technology, but some things are just like French, you know? I will never understand it, but somehow I know I'll need to use it at some point. Anyway, I gotta go. I know I keep saying that, and I'm not going. But thank you again for all of it, and I will keep you well informed. Bye. Oh, and if you don't gotta go out, don't go out. It's cold. I know it's cold. Wherever you are, hopefully it's not too hot or too cold. Hopefully it's in the middle, because who wants to be too hot or too cold? Bye.